Welcome to Animetoku, where we talk about all things anime each and every day. Today I'm going to be talking about episode 2 of Yowamushi Pedal Glory Line. So, like the first episode, this episode was also very good, great pacing, and I'm just really excited for it because it's like everything is finally coming up to this last day of day 1 of the Inner High, and like everything is just going crazy right now. I mean, you got Naruto and Imaizumi just like going head to head with each other, just button heads, but just getting the job done. Sohoku just seems to be very, very good at having dysfunctional teams that just work. If you remember in last Inner High with Naruto and I can't remember the other sprinter's name, but remember how they were button heads too, and they wanted to race each other, and it's just like there's some crazy people last season in the Inner High, and we got some crazy people again in this Inner High, and it's unreal. It's unreal, like the depth of Kyoto Fushimi with Hakuone. Ah, my goodness. Izumida. My goodness. I can't even, like, this dude, his team is so stacked. His team is stacked. We're just going to give him that. His team is stacked. And it's crazy because, even though uh, Mitsuji's team ain't stacked. Mitsuji's got like one guy. He's like, "You're not a Zaku. You're coming with me," and that just those two are just both so weird. And it's like, man, I was like, "Oh my goodness!" And then it's just like, man, they're making their move finally, and I'm excited because they caught up, and Mitsuji was just like, "Ooh, ah." He's just like, making all his faces and everything, and like he's just ready. He's ready to go to war. He's like, oh, he's like, you don't know how far we come. Like Teshima and all of them had no clue. Mitsuji was like, bloop, bloop, bloop. You guys wasted all your energy. He's like, and I'm gonna blow right past you, and like, everyone knows Mito Suji is a threat. He's a threat. And what's really interesting about this is the fact that, okay, so Koga and Sugimoto, I was glad that they got their little 15 seconds of fame. They got the guys to water. They showed that Sugimoto is capable of keeping up with Koga. That's progress right there. I thought they were gonna have the other guy that came in with Kaburagi, his old partner, and he was gonna run. I was like, oh no, Sugimoto ain't fast enough to keep up, but he kept up. He managed to keep up. But what's really interesting about this is Imaizumi has had a very, very hard time beating Mitsuji. He's never beat Mitsuji so far in the series. Mitsuji has always intimidated him. He's not intimidated anymore. Like, he's up for the challenge, but at the same time, like, in the back of his head, he hasn't gotten that victory on Mitsuji. No matter what he's tried, Mitsuji has always been like one step ahead of him. And it would be different if Naruto and Mitsuji didn't have that race during the summer. If they didn't have that race, Naruto wouldn't have any thoughts in the back of his head that he couldn't beat Mitsuji. So Sohoku has the disadvantage right now of neither of them being able to beat Mitsuji. And Hakuone, just Mitsuji is a name. Neither of them have raced him. But Mitsuji was able to keep up with, Kinjo and I can't think of their names. It's been so long. But yeah, so it's really going to be interesting because I don't know if Akashiba and Kurata are on their previous captain's level and Kinjo's level. And we know Imaizumi is pretty close, but he's just not there yet. He might be there. He might be there now. But in reality, that's like a third season, third year type thing. I mean, surpassing them in the second year, it's possible, but I'm just not seeing it yet because of the way they think. And we've seen that Mitsuji has evolved, so this is going to be a very interesting race for the finish line. If I had to pick a winner, I'm going to say that Mitsuji takes it this year. He takes the first day this year because these guys aren't ready for what he's about to do, and he struck late. So he's going to strike gold, I think. And So tell me what you think about it in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this, just give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.